What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are backing in with an Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. And this one's going to be an overused tier battle against Chaz, a person in battle off of my Discord server. Now, before we get into this Wi-Fi battle, if you guys are enjoying my Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle content and really want to support my channel, it would mean a lot to me if you hit the like button, as it helps out my channel a lot more than you think it does, and it's honestly much appreciated. Now, today, I'm packing a pretty scary team. As you can see, I have Tapu Koko, Tyranitar, Rotom Wash. WeedleTwineedle is a tryhard. As you can see, I have a very tryhard team, but my opponent's team was equally as scary, if not way more scary. Mega Venusaur is looking like a pretty big threat. My opponent decides that, well, you know what, such a big threat, I'm just going to lead off with it, because what's my opponent going to do? Lead off with Rotom Wash? Oh wait, I did, because I pretty much, I was like, what is he going to lead with? What do I have for Mega Venusaur? I should have predicted Mega Venusaur better, but I kind of played around it poorly, and he leads off with it, and I'm just like, okay, Mega Venusaur, the fat grass is going to destroy my ass, so, like, what am I gonna do? That's also a very original Venusaur nickname. I have Rotom, and by the way, that sound effect is actually very accurate. If you understand the Rotom Wash reference, props to you. If you don't feel bad, because you probably shouldn't understand the reference. Now, gonna bring in Reptar, the Assault Vest Tyranitar, because I'm using Assault Vest Tyranitar even after Naganadel got banned, because look at that Sludge Bomb damage. Look at that Sludge Bomb damage. That's all I need to say. I was expecting Giga Drain, but Sludge Bomb works too. And now I'm gonna expect the Giga Drain because he needs to weaken me. I guess the Venusaur is a female, so it also fits. I'm gonna bring in Samantha the Salamander, Samantha the Salamander, get Intimidate. I probably should have Moxie over Intimidate, but it's okay. Not a big deal. My opponent's gonna go for Giga Drain and drain my health. Not gonna do too much damage. Now I can just Z-move this guy to oblivion, and I'm pretty sure my opponent realizes that Venusaur, counters my entire team, so maybe sacking it off right now is not the greatest idea, and I'm pretty much hoping my opponent thinks that, because if that doesn't happen, I'm just gonna Dragon Dance and get Sludge Bomb, and it won't be too good. But thankfully my opponent brings in S++, not OP though, the Landorus-Therian form. That nickname made me giggle a little bit, because yeah, it's not true though. It's not OP. It's just S++ tier. It's not OP though. Gonna go for Dragon Dance here with my Salamence, and I gotta get +1 attack and defense, but thanks to Intimidate, I'm actually only at +1 speed, but that is fine. As I know Landorus probably can't one-shot me. They don't carry Stone Edge in 2017. They carry Hidden Power Ice for each other, because that's how broken Landorus truly is. They have to roll Hidden Power Ice to counter each other and other Zygarde and stuff, and I guess Salamence in this situation, but I'm pretty sure I can live Hidden Power Ice because Landorus here run Impish, just so they do as little damage as possible, and Salamence is able to live. And we're able to get our weakness policy. Wow. I bet you didn't see that one coming, but for real though, I pretty much gave this thing weakness policy because every time I use Salamence on the ladder, they bring in Landorus-T, and I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. Hydro Pump, plus your special attack, boom, get destroyed. Get destroyed, Landorus-T. Every time you one-shot a Landorus-T, something very good happens. Daddy. I don't know what the good thing is, but I guess killing Landorus-T is the good thing, but yeah, I hate this Pokemon with a burning passion. I don't like using it. I don't mind facing against it because you can just do shit like that. And my opponent brings an AV Magearna thing, and he say, I have Earthquake with +3 attack thanks to weakness policy and my Dragon Dances. Goodbye, Magearna. I don't even have attack investment. I don't need attack investment. I just don't want, Heatran. I guess Heatran gets blown away by Hydro Pump, but Toxapex, Magearna is ruining my day. I don't have Fire Blast, so Ferrothorn and Celesteela kind of screw me over, but just because I have Tapu Koko, Rotom Wash, and Sweat with Heat Wave, I should be able to handle those accordingly. I do have Draco Meter, so I can drop the Draco on stuff like, I wasn't thinking like Zapdos, just on bulky stuff in general that are immune to Hydro Pump and Earthquake. And Draco Meter usually hits stuff that people don't want to switch into Draco Meter. They're like, wow, I'm going to bring in my Skarmory, takes 90% of Draco Meter. Oh, shoot. And then, yeah, that's pretty bad. But, yeah, I tested the Salamence out on the ladder a lot. And yeah, I just kind of crushed so many people with it. Granted, I did get O-Code a few times, but it also had dual screen Tapu Koko with it, just so we could take stronger Hidden Power Ice. It's not necessarily from Landorus-T, but I figured Landorus-T carried Hidden Power Ice. Most likely, he could have been Z-move as well, but like, I don't know. It was likely a Stealth Rocker, so I'm just like, yeah, probably has Hidden Power Ice, and then I was right. And then, I got 3 kills, or 3.5 kills, because it weakened Venusaur. So here, bring in Zubat, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna bring in Blacephalon, he wants to kill me. If I get a Calm Mind up, the game's pretty much over. So I double switch into my Charger here, expecting him to bring the Victini or the Blacephalon, but he goes for Synthesis. I'm like, oh, okay. this guy's too good. So I guess he wasn't really afraid of Swoobat because I didn't have any special attack boosts. That is fair enough, but I did kind of screw myself over because now I got to switch into this Venusaur, which I don't really have switch-ins to besides AVT Tyre. But I decided to bring in my Tapu Koko, expecting my opponent to go for Giga Drain. If my opponent went for Sludge Bomb here, he would have been a legend, but I have no reason to switch from Tapu Koko onto Venusaur, so he has no reason to go for Sludge Bomb unless he wants to poison my Tyranitar, so maybe that was a risky play, but I don't know, this is all in hindsight. I just thought Tapu Koko onto the Giga Drain was the best play. He does get all of his health back, unfortunately, so now I have to deal with this Venusaur, but gonna go for the light screen here because I am a dual screen Tapu Koko, because, you know, when WeedleTwineedle runs broken Tapu Pokemon, he just makes them support hordes because, I don't know, I just don't like using the Tapus, really. It just feels unfair when you win with them, and Ultra Beasts have the same feeling, too. Granted, I did use Blaziken in my last OU battle, but I just want to try it out, and I got a shiny one on Wonder Trade, so I couldn't resist. But I'm going to bring in Charger here, my Golem, and I'm hoping with Light Screen I could tank a Giga Drain, because, you know, Light Screen does double your Spadef. I think it's double, maybe it's only 1.5, but either way, we're able to take that Giga Drain, and we're able to retaliate with a Galvanize Electric Terrain boosted Explosion, and I just want to see this damage output on Venusaur. Let's see this damage output. It lived at red health. It actually almost died. My opponent said he had a lot of defense investments, so that damage was very surprising. I just wanted to use Electric Terrain Boosted Explosion. That's the only reason why I wanted to use a Lone Golem with Tapu Koko, but the main reason why I'm using Tapu Koko is because of the Swoobat right here. I get Electric Seed, get +2 to my defense, and then thanks to Light Screen, I can set up Calm Mind pretty comfortably here. I mean, the only downside is if he has a status move or if we poison with Sludge Bomb, but I'm assuming he doesn't have a status move. He probably has HP Fire for like Scizors or Earthquake for Trans and stuff. So I'm going to go for Stored Power here onto the Venusaur and just knock him out. And thankfully the Venusaur is going to go down fine on the fat grass and step beside Hawlucha. There is a new Seed Sweeper in OU. I'm just joking. Swoobat is not nearly as good as Hawlucha, but hey, I don't know, it's pretty fun to use. It's a nice alternative if you want to be spicy. Now in comes Disco Stick, the Blaziken, and he's going to go for Shadow Ball onto my Swoobat, and I'm hoping we can tank it because the Light Screen on Calm Mind, and that Shadow Ball does nothing. Thankfully, he does not get a Spadef drop, because if he did get a Spadef drop, Stored Power would probably not knocked him out, honestly, and because he would have gotten -2 Spadef, that would have been really bad, actually, but thankfully he did not get a Spadef drop, so that was actually more risky than I originally thought, but it's okay. In comes the Victini, and I'm assuming this isn't physical because he didn't bring it in earlier, but I could be wrong. Gonna go for Stored Power here just to gauge damage, as it doesn't really do all that much damage, which is pretty surprising, but Victini does have base 100s all around, so it's not all that surprising. Now, my opponent actually looks to be a Z Celebrate Victini, which is a pretty cool set because you get +1 in all of your stats, and since Victini also has access to Stored Power, it actually gets a pretty strong Stored Power. I think it's 120 base power after the 5 stat boost plus, you know, the original Stored Power base power, so it is 120 base power. My opponent gonna go for Searing Shot here, which is like the fire version of Scald. It's like Lava Plume. Okay, I guess Scald is, okay, whatever, never mind. It has the same burn chance as Scald and Lava Plume, okay? And he does get the burn chance, and I'm gonna go for Roost here just to, you know, scout out his attack, honestly. Probably should have went for Stored Power again, but I was debating if I should go for Calm Mind here, and then I realized my Light Screen is wearing out, and I don't want to risk getting crit, so I'm just like, should I try to win with my Swoobat, or should I just play it safe? And I'm just like, I'm just going to play it safe. Searing Shot isn't doing that much damage thanks to my Light Screen and Calm Mind, but I'm just going to go for Stored Power, even though that he got a Spadef boost. It's not really that big of a deal, because I do have Tyranitar in the back, and unless my opponent has like Brick Break or something, I shouldn't die. I should be able to live Focus Blast, because like I said, I am Assault Vest Tyranitar, so yeah, it's pretty good. He's going to knock me out with Searing Shot because my Light Screen did wear off. In retrospect, maybe I should have brought in my Tyranitar here onto the Searing Shot, but then I had a risk of getting burned, but whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm able to bring in my Tyranitar now. And it pretty much all comes down to if I can live Focus Blast or not, because, you know, I am quad weak, I don't have a Chople Berry, but unfortunately, my opponent misses Focus Blast even with Victory Star, so I'm pretty sure Victory Star makes Focus Blast 77% accurate, but still, it's still really low, and we're going to knock out Victini with Earthquake, as Assault Vest Tyranitar, I believe, would have lived that regardless, so yeah, the miss didn't really matter, but I wanted to see Tyranitar face tank Focus Blast at +1, but we didn't get to see it happen, unfortunately. But I'm glad I brought Assault Vest Tyranitar, because it kind of screwed over Blaziken in a way, as if my opponent brought it in, I would have Pursuit Trapped him, but they could have like also had Hidden Power Fighting, but I don't even think you can get Hidden Power Fighting on Blaziken, because you have to have all of your IVs at 30, I believe. Since Blaziken is guaranteed to have 331 IVs, getting Hidden Power Fighting is impossible, I'm pretty sure, though I could be wrong. I just think that's how hunting Ultra Beast goes, because I never got a hidden power fighting legendary in the past past 2 generations, so I'm pretty sure it works like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this overused tier battle against Chaz. I got to showcase pretty much all the movesets I wanted to. I had Defog on Rotom Wash because I had, Swoobat and Salamence both weak to Stealth Rock, so I figured that'd be okay. I didn't really get to use Rotom Wash in this game outside of, announcing its nickname at the beginning, but it's not that big of a deal. We got to see a lone Golem almost one-shot Mega Venusaur with a resisted attack, so that was amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle. If you enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle and want to support my channel, let me know by leaving a like on the video, as it's much appreciated. And yeah, the question of the day is going to be, which sweeper in the overused tier metagame have you had success with using lately? Let me know in the comments down below which sweeper has hard carried your teams recently, or which sweeper have you had the most success with. It's pretty plain and simple. Now recently in overuse, I'd have to say Naganadel got banned, so Mega Alakazam I've been using on the ladder, and it's pretty funny because you use Sticky Web with Mega Alakazam, and then people are spamming Ultra Beast, and then you just Trace Beast Boost and just auto win, and it's just oh, okay. And then I just love Trace as an ability, so it's not too surprising that I love Mega Alakazam, because you can use your opponent's abilities against them, and I just love that so much. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below which Pokemon in the overused tier is your favorite sweeper to use in general. But of course, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll check you guys next time. Bye!